Okay, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Loud
I'm
and clear.
Thaisa from Soju Boys Love.
Okay. I'm Jojo.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm the interviewer for today.
Yes.
Can I begin with the question?
Sure. Anything. Yeah.
First, I like to say congratulations for the series, for the huge success.
Thank you so much.
I saw the last episode. It was... I cried a lot and was such a roller coaster of the emotion. And I really was so great. And the guys was amazing job. And you did an amazing job. It's so great. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. That really means so much. That very sweet. You know, like because I have to thank you to the fan, both like Jungdang fan, First Gotang fan, or even like the new fan who's like they really help push this series to like a bigger audience, to the world. Like I'm really happy. I'm just surprised how it's become like popular in like so many countries that I didn't really expect it to get there.
Yes.
So I'm just really happy.
Yes. It's a huge success and it's a great series. It's a really great series.
I'm proud of it. I mean, that for the director, there always something that I want to go like fake it. Like, I'm the worst like as a like I love my work, but at some time when myself look at my work, I'm going to say, I wish I could have done that. I could have changed that. But by the end of the day, it's finished. You can't change anything. And, I would give myself for this series from X to 10, like from X, like there's still something that I can fix, but I'm happy. I'm filled with joy.
Yes.
Yes.
You should be proud of yourself. It's a great series. It's a wonderful job, and we like so much.
Thank you.
So for the questions now.
Okay.
What made you enter in the entertainment world? When did you realize you wanted to tell stories? I'm actually I'm actually graduated from archaeology, so nothing really related to entertainment business at all. But I always loved movie like since I was a kid. Like I always want to be. So when I was a kid, I want to be a star. I want to be an actor. But when I actually become an actor, I don't think I can do it or I like it. And I realized that I actually prefer to be a director. So that's when I start like, watching a lot of like movie and like learn it from YouTube, learn it from reading or anything like that. And then one day me and my friend just start our own YouTube channel. I start my job, my director work by doing like a parody video, like of an international song, like Rihanna in Bangkok version, like Katy Perry in Bangkok version, something like that. And then one day I start my first series on YouTube called Gay OK Bangkok. So it's about like it's about gay lives in Bangkok. Complicated. It's like a started of OnlyFriends. And then GMMTV loved that work, and since then asked me to direct my first series, which is Friend Zone, and the rest is history. You know.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And are there any directors or screenwriters who influenced your style or approach to filmmaking?
Two directors that I really love is Pedro Almodovar and Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
I really love the way they create the dialogue, the talking, the sense of like it's a drama, but it's also very funny, very stylish, and I love color. You can see that lots of my work is lots of like color, the way like or even like 90s style in the series. You can see from my actor that they like the costume, the setting, like from Heart Killer. You see like the bowling alley. What else? Like the burger shop, the garage. Everything was so 90. That is my thing. Yeah. I love that. And like with Pedro Almodovar, I just love the melodrama style that he really like fit in the his storytelling. Yeah.
It's very dense.
Yes. Yeah. And I always love because he always do story about women. Yeah.
And the next question: if you didn't work in audiovisual, what other profession do you think you will have pursued?
Oh, well, actually, if I'm not doing in a director, by now I'm a DJ. Because
Really?
I was a party organizer and a DJ at I have my own party before for like 10 years at least, and I do party like every month, playing like pop music, and I enjoy that a lot. That's why you can see that's why my series lots of song, lots of soundtrack. Yeah. So even I'm not the director right now. I love DJing. I love to make people dance and I don't know, just like maybe what right now, and after they legalize same-sex marriage in Thailand, what I really want to be is I want to be a wedding DJ. I want to be a wedding DJ where like I can play like love song all night. Like sometimes like I don't want to play just a dance song, but I just want to play like sweet love song for people to like slow down. I love that. I would love that.
Oh, I get it.
Yes. Especially for the gay.
Just to love yourselves.
Yes.
Okay. So if you could go back in time and give an advice to Jojo at start of your career, what will it be?
At my career as a director right now, try to write a script shorter. because sometimes what's the problem is sometimes I miscalculated like one per episode. It's too long, and then when it's too long, sometimes we cut it off in the editing room, and I feel like if I write so most of the time the GMMTV gonna ask me to do a series for 45 minutes per episode. But sometimes when it comes to writing, sometimes I miscalculate it. I write too long, and when the script is too long, sometimes instead of you have more time to shoot like to spend time with one scene, you need to like go quick because there's another more scene to do. That I would tell myself, because right now I'm getting better at it. You know what? Like Heart Killer, actually, the episode, if I'm not cutting anything, it's almost 2 hours. So I'm just like, oh my god, I need to cut everything off. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the next question. What do you like to do when you're not working? Is that any hobbies that might surprise our fans?
I don't know. I don't know if that's surprised you, but my favorite thing right now, I do a lot of well, you know, I have 3 cats, so I'm obsessed with cat. Right now, I'm obsessed with cat, and I love. You know what? Right now, I'm really into cooking. I've been cooking for myself lately, and I love that. I love furniture shopping. I just bought a new condo, so we just like kind of redecorate the house, and I collect vinyl, like you know, like CD. I collect movie posters. I love doing that. My favorite thing when I was a kid, it's just like, I don't know you guys, like, you know, I don't know if you know videos like, you know, cassette or whatever. Yeah, I love spending time in like video shop, blockbuster.
Oh,
When I was a kid. Yes.
that's nice. I
Yes.
love to read.
Oh yeah, I see the book. What kinds of book you like to read?
I love romance. I'm a romancist.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite? Tell
My
me.
favorite is Pride and Prejudice.
I am about to guess that. And you know what? I have an idea. I thought about adapting Pride and Prejudice into BL.
That's a
Yeah.
oh,
Because I studied Jane Austen when I was in university. Yeah.
that's a great idea. I will love that. I really love
Who
that.
knows? Who knows? It might happen, right? I love Pride and Prejudice too. I read that book and I also love the movie, so it's amazing.
I read, but the book is like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 times, and the movie I watched, I don't know how many times.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I because I kind of like the ideas of adapting, you know, English literature into like Thai BL. I think that could be fun. Yeah, I thought
Yes.
I had the idea. Because I thought about this idea before. After I adapted Shakespeare to Heart Killer, and I thought like, oh, there's a lot of, you know, the old literature that could be, because they have a strong structure already. You know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw a few adaptations. There's adapted. There's a romance book in Geral,
Yeah.
and there's an Indian movie adaptation. There's a Bride and Prejudice. But I love both of them. The GL romance, it's really good, and the India movie, it's really good too. So who knows?
Okay.
The BL could be really good too.
Yes. Okay. Wow. You have to wait and see.
Oh, don't. I'm already emotional. Okay. If you had to recommend a movie or series that deeply inspired you, what will be and why?
Inspire me, right? Actually, you know what? I just rewatching a few episodes of La Twilight, and I actually enjoy more than the first time I watched. I think after I talked to Op, and we talk about how like the themes of this series about like giving hope, and I kind of get it. At first, I'm not like maybe because I kind of like not really in front of TV and focus on it, and I really like it as like a series that give people hope, you know. And then I'm not gonna say like it inspired me, but it's really beautiful. But I really love Jimmy and C performance. I think they really like nail it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, me and Up a friend, and I kind of feel like when he do La Twilight, is he already like become like more and more him as like more and more like he I would say like what they say in English, like he mean more like he know his rhythm, you know. Yeah, that's why I like it. I think La Twilight could be my most favorite from him. Yes. Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you could only watch one movie or series for the rest of your life, which would you choose? That's a difficult one.
No, actually, I know one. This is
really
actually nothing deep at all. I actually enjoy Sex and the City a lot.
Yes.
I watch Sex and the City every time I eat because it's something that like I just want to watch something that I can like kill time. And I watch Sex and the City for at least 10 times already. It's just like you know, you can eat and you just like 10 minutes. Okay, it's, you know what? Like a lot of people are saying it's like it's annoying or whatever, but go watch like the first few seasons. It's the smart writing of comedy, and it's because it might not age well with time because the attitude of people in that era is you can't really adapt to this like right now, but it's perfect for that time. It's very revolution. Yeah, I love Sex and the City. Yes,
I love to. I have the Carrie necklace. Even I really love Sex and the City. I am with that. Like saw it too many times with friends. I watched like 100 times. I watch when I'm meeting. I watch to sleep.
Yes, me too.
I watch to sleep.
Carrie, of course. You love Carrie.
So the next question.
Yes.
If you had to pick an actor to play a fictional version of yourself in a movie, what would it be?
You mean who will play myself?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I would pick Khao Tang. Even Khao Tang doesn't look like me at all, but I think Khao Tang gonna nail me as like a funny. Could be fun, could be dramatic, could be bad sometimes. I think he's a well-rounded actor, so I think he can nail it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not as cute as Khao Tang, but you know, I think Khao Tang can do anything.
Yes, he can.
Yes.
He's amazing.
Yes.
You have a very unique style as a director and a screenwriter. How will you define your creative signature? Is there any visual or narrative element you always try to include in your project?
Yeah, well, as you can see that like all my work mostly is I'm inspired by things that I've been like watching growing up, like from, like I said, like Tarantino, like from soap opera. I I was raised by soap opera since I was a kid. Like, you know, I'm grew to TV when I was a kid. So I have my style is kind of a bit of melodrama, but mixing it with like the storytelling, like the style that doesn't make it too soap opera. Yeah, something like that. And you know what? Like I always put sea or beach or ocean in my series because I'm from the south in Thailand, and I'm from like I love beach. It's just my thing. People are like my character always like end up together at the beach just because I love beach. or party. Or they always party in my series. Or dancing scene just because I'm a DJ. And you know, that's why I
party
put that
at the sea. You can
yes.
put them together.
Yes, that's my thing. Yes.
Okay. So if you could write and direct project without any commercial or censorship restriction, what story you will tell?
You know what? Like, I don't have answer to this question just because any project that I propose to GMMTV right now, they always like they buy it. Well, and they always
really?
You know, yeah, they not really like stop me from doing anything. I mean, there's some censorship that I have to censor myself because something that, you know, sometimes it's about the actor image. You know, you need to like
yes,
you need to keep that. But most of the time, they let me do whatever I want to do. Come on, like with the Only Friend or Heart Killer, they never done that before, and they let me do it, and it's kind of experiment, and the feedback is pretty good. I mean, it's not like with Only Friend and Heart Killer. It's not like I don't know if I say like it's not a big success, but you know when with GMMTV, they always like have if we one series, they always think like I would say this. How can I say this? Okay, there's one project that I'm proposing, but I'm not sure when we're gonna do it or it's gonna happen or not. It's about a battle of porn business.
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't understand.
It's a battle of porn business. So like the series called Fun for Fan. So it's about two guys who compete to make OnlyFans. So it's very like raunchy, but I don't know. I can make something like the WAP effect again.
That's interesting. Never done before.
Yeah, I mean,
never made before.
You know, like, yeah, and GMMTV let me do WAP effect, which is really daring, very like, you know, it's like a sex education, and they let me do that. I think like any project right now that I want to do, they let me do. So I'm happy with that.
Yes, that's very good to listen.
Yeah.
So your series often play with taboos and explore complex themes. How do you balance boldness with the audience and industry acceptance?
I think at some point I need to Let me think again. This question is very difficult. I'm just reading the questions again. Most of the time, when I write the taboo and a complex theme, I always show it as it is without any judgmental. So I let people kind of like experience it and judge it by their standard. So like people can have their own judgment, because everyone have the different morality, like look back at Heart Killer. Some people feel sympathy with Khan. Some people like hate him. Like some people sympathize with the killer. Some people like, but hey, they kill people. Yeah, so no, you know what? Like, I think I just love to show that as like, I show it, but not judging it.
Okay. Understand. I think the heart killers, like in Brazil, with like the Brazil bubble, it's very like loving the actors and the difficulty to love. I love the actor and the like with Kant. The actor and the character he's playing, it's a lot like, oh my God, he's such a like all the character like first playing is such a nice guy, and then he's like the two faces, like, and the morality guy in the, like, how can I say it, the fighting.
Yeah. He's a pretty great
morality, and we fight with our morality to like him, and like it's a struggle, and like, oh my God, I'm liking assassin now. Why? And I'm like assassin now. I like I'm how can I not? He's like. I really love for the four of them. I was just saying that I love for the four of them, and Heart Killers make me love them because I was fighting my morals to like them more. And your work is done them. Your work.
Okay.
So the next question, how do you approach intense and emotional scenes? Do you leave the space for improvisation, or do you prefer to stick closely to the script?
Well, it depends on the actor. Like, like I work with First and Kautang for the second time, so they already know my style, and I already know my style. So most of the time, emotional scenes sometimes is a work between actor and director. So with First Kautang, I always leave room for them to improvise, just because I trust them. That's one thing, and then because they kind of like, they know their characters, and like every actor have their ways of dealing with emotional scenes. Like with Jungdang, I always sometimes I let them stick to the script, just because like it's the first time that I work with them, so I still need time to like like to know their style. But one thing that Jung really good is improvising the touch, the physical touch, you know. He good with that. Yeah, I love what he do. With first cow, you know, I let them do whatever they want. Sometimes I'm gonna be the one to tell them like, oh, okay, that's too much. That's not the character. Oh, this is a little. I love working with them because we kind of know each other written, you know, like people like Khao Tang good at like big emotional scene, but sometimes I just need to tell them like, oh no, we don't want that. Like we kind of like make it lower, you know, like I remember one scene that the scene that he fight with you know, like Fadel and Bison fight after they learn that they got betrayed, that Garnet when they burn the trophy.
Yes.
We have two versions. Yeah, we shot in the two versions of like Khao Tang like big cry, tear all over his face, and we found it too much because when Khao Tang you know, like cry a lot, it's also difficult for Jung to like to what's it called, to clash with each other. It's gonna be make the scene too dramatic. So we have another choice. It's like Khao Tang take it down a notch and Jung more calm. And then when we found the choice, it's just more like, oh wow, it's more heartbreaking. Yeah. But that's what I love about my actor. They always give me choices.
Oh,
Yeah.
understand. So depends on the actor and the.
Yeah, depend on the actor. Sometimes I stick to the script. Sometimes I'm like let them improvise.
Oh, okay. So have you ever had to rewrite or adapt a scene during filming because you realized it wasn't worked expected?
Lots of time, because sometimes it's about, let's say, we have to rewrite the scene where Bison and Gan on a swing, just because at first it's on it's like sitting by the beach, but then just because it rain or something, I can't remember, so we have to change. Sometimes it's about location, sometimes it's about, oh, we try it and it doesn't reach to the point of emotion that I want, so we need to rewrite it at that time. Not like rewrite it, but I'm just like, I'm talking to the actor like, okay, like what can we do to help you go to that level? Because sometimes in a script it just maybe it's just 2 or 3 words, and then sometimes actor need more to go, like, you know, to go to the point that like can break them. Yeah. So it's happened. It's a normal thing that you guys, you know, you have to rewrite depending on the situation. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So what were the most challenged behind the scene moments that you ever faced while filming a series?
I used to have the actor that not showing up at the series, not showing up at the set. Not the GMMTV actor, don't worry, but I'm just like, I used to have the actor that not showing up at the set, and I need to like change everything to shoot on that day. Yeah.
That's a difficult one.
Yes.
Yes. The next. Have you ever received a feedback from fans from other countries that surprised you or made you see your work in a different way?
I don't think like in any specific country, but I would say I always surprised that my work it resonates with Western audience more than Asian audience. You know, like I'm surprised that most of my show, from Warp Effect, from Only Friend, to Hard Killer, I have more fan in Western, in Latin, in South America, or like Brazil, or around the world, more than like in Thailand. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, which I'm really surprised just because my style, but that's also because, you know, like GMMTV has a lot of work. Like GMTV is a world, like do what's it called? GMTV make country for worldwide. So sometimes each director has their own I wouldn't say target, but had their own signature that what's it called? That well liked by no, it's not called. Every director have their own style that like his country like, you know, like I say, like with Op, his story is a way about family, about like gentle love, romantic, which is fit more with Asian country. Yeah. So, and my work is more about like relationship, about melodrama. I don't know.
I understand what like you say.
Yeah, what I trying to say, right?
Yes.
You have
Like-
a very difficult question.
I'm sorry. Like, okay. You've just direct many iconic BL actors. How do you work with them to create chemistry and natural performances?
The thing is, most of the time, right now, I only do 3 BL. I do Never Let Me Go, Only Friend, and Hard Killer. And one thing that I'm lucky that I already got a couple, like a pair that they already comfortable with each other. That's one thing. But like, you know, like take back to Only Friend. I need to make them, first is just make them trust me more. It's about like, I need to tell the story, what I want to tell. Like, okay, here's Only Friend. We talk about relationship, so we need to have a sex scene. We have to have a NC scene. Like, what bring to this? Blah, 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 blah. So it's one thing, it's just like, I have to make them trust me and understand the characters. And sometimes, you know, like, we have a lot of workshop to break the eye, to make them understand character. And after that, they, you know, they turn into a character. So they like more comfortable. If they have to play a boyfriend, they can be a boyfriend, more comfortable with each other. Yeah.
Speaking of OnlyFriends, I'm so anxious about OnlyFriends too. Oh my god, so anxious.
I just came back from that's why I was late, because I just came back from a meeting, a screenwriting, like with the team.
Oh my god, I'm so anxious. So the next question, is there any actor or actress you dream of working in the future? Not specifically in Thailand. It could be anyone.
Oh, can be anyone.
Anyone. It's your dream.
No, okay. I'm like, I will want to work with Kan Achapan.
Gun.
yes, I want to work with Kanadapan, but still doesn't have like the right schedule to work with him. He's a wonderful actor, and I really want to write
Yes.
something for him. Like, I don't know, one day.
He's
Yes.
amazing.
I
really
also
love
want
him.
to work with, like, right now, I also want to work with, like, even with First, I want to work with him again, but not as a pair. I want to explore him in a different style that not have to like stick with Kotang. I want to work with Fourth Books again. I love their chemistry. Yeah. I don't know. I a lots of people in GMTV that I still haven't. I love working with Nampan, and I'm gonna work with hers again. So yeah,
So many
something like
people.
that. So many people. Yeah, Gan Atapan and Ford, two people that I really want to work with.
Oh, okay. So the last two questions, it's about the two jobs of you that I
Mm,
have. I'm such a fan, a family girl.
okay.
The warp,
Okay.
the warp effect, and of course the heart killers.
Yes.
The warp effect doesn't fit the traditional categories and the stand out of coming of age series with science fiction, humor, and deep discussion about identity, sexuality, and sexual health. How was the process of balancing such a diverse themes without losing the essence of the story? And how do you see the importance of bringing these discussions to a young audience and accessible, engaging way?
Okay. With the warp effect, the first thing that we want to do at first is just like we want to make a series about sex, and then at first we try to make like, but how can we make sex fun without being too dirty for like, especially for the Thai society, and also because Thai audience always like not just GMTV audience, but when the Warp Effect come out, is actually get criticized a lot about like some scene that too much for them. So
Really?
like people see the scene between what's the scene? Army and like what they do in the locker.
Oh.
Like remember that scene when they jerking off each other in the locker room, and they criticize about that scene a lot. So in the story, I need to balance the tones of the series to make it like light enough for people to see this is a comedy, and then but we also discussing
Yes.
serious topic. Yeah. So like, and also make sure that I'm not judging anyone. I'm not like in the series. We're not saying that playing puppy, like sing character playing like love to be a dog. Like we make sure that we're not judging any sexual preference. Yeah. So we leave the room for audience to decide if
Yes.
it's like if this really like that thing,
I love
more like
Warp.
that.
I love Warp Effect.
Mm.
It's my favorite novel. It's my favorite Lacorn. I watched 2 times already.
I love it so much, but it's so sad. We talk about this today with my co-director. That's how like, to be honest, not a lot of people watch it.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It's not really. I don't know. I don't know why, but I love that series, and I really want more people to watch it.
I recommend it to everybody. I love the theme. I love the actors. I love everything about it. I really love it. Okay, so the last question. The Heart Killers, it's a big success. Bringing a different tone within Thai series. What do you think makes this story so engaging for the audience? And how was the challenge of creating a narrative where the protagonists move between morality and ambiguity of their actions?
I don't know if why. So one thing that people like about this series is just, like I always feel bad. I remember telling people this is a rom-com. This is a rom-com because when I first edited 4 episodes, I said, okay, this is pretty rom-com. But then when I never expect it to be like, oh, just a emotional roller coaster.
Yes.
I was just like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm
not a
lying to you, but of course
rom-com anymore.
Yeah, well, because to be honest, at first when we start the show, it kind of like more like lean into a romantic drama, but then before we shooting, there's an incident in Thailand where like there's a gunman shooting in the mall. Yeah, so we talk about this and we need to tone it down to make it more like lean into the comedy. That's why we put on the first trailer. That's why the killer wear the bear head. We just like, okay, we need to find a tone that make it doesn't look too violent. Yeah. So like, okay, back to the question, which is like, what make the story so engaging for the audience? I don't know. I just like I think the style that like people don't see much in Thai series, and also the chemistry of 4 of them is to the roof. Like not just between couple, but they also like what I love about the relationship between like 2 brother and 2 friends is I love everything. Like myself, I'm not just enjoy the scene between a couple, but I also enjoy the scene between brother and friend. They have the best chemistry. I think that's the first thing that make people really engage to the series. After that, it's also like the style of the series that they have the unique tone to other series. That's one thing that make the Heart Killer different. Yeah, I have a very like difficult time with people expectation when I read about like, oh, people think this is gonna be like award worthy, or it's gonna be like something that like drama satire, or like people. Okay, I can say this because I love this. People compare to Jack and Joker, and I love Jack and Joker. They are like I think they are similar in a song, but we have a different approach because Jack and Joker also like satires about like criticize about society, about like poor and rich, and everything about that. But because that's how they approach, and I love their choice about that. But the way I approach Heart Killer from the start, we set it as a romantic story. it's a romantic because it comes from Shakespeare. It's a love story. So that's why the main point is just focus on love. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying like, oh, it's a romantic comedy because romantic is the main part. It's the first motivation. Yes.
Understood.
I don't know if this answered the question, but yeah.
Yes, answer it. Yes, answer
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You say about the chemistry of the brothers and the friends. It's a very different way to see it. It's not the chemistry about the couples. It's the chemistry about the whole cast. You can
the whole
see
cast, yes.
You can see it in the Heart Killers. It's very beautiful. The chemistry about the Bison and Fadel, and the chemistry about Style and Count. And one thing I will miss it will be the Style cropped tops. I will really miss it. I will really miss it. I can't believe it's over. I really miss it. My Wednesday, it's a gap now. I oh god.
Well, wait for, I don't know. There will
Your
be
next work
another show.
it's that summer, right?
Yes. I'm shooting that summer in like a few months. Yes.
With Winnie Satan. I can't
Yes.
wait to see
So that's
it.
gonna be something different from Heart Killer. Completely different. Yes.
Yes. Completely different because it's a story from the trailer and that I see it. It's like completely different.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. So Jojo,
I'm
it's
excited.
the final of the interview. I'm so glad to speak with you, and I'm very thankful for you to speak with me and answer my question. All the Soju fans, and we are glad to speak with you, and we are very fans of our work, and we love all your BLs, Only Friends, and of course the Heart Killers now, and we support your works and keep doing your amazing job. And
Thank you so
can
much.
I ask you of one thing?
Sure.
We call our followers sojubesties. Can I ask you to say oi sojubesties?
Oi, Soju. Again? Soju Boys Love?
Sojubesties.
Betchy.
Besties.
Okay. Oi, Sojubesties.
Besties.
Besties. Okay. Oi, Sojubesties. Thank you.
Thank you, Jojo. I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to visit Brazil one day.
Yes, come. Oh, so many Thai actors are coming to Brazil. Come with them.
Okay, let's see.
You will love it. We are very loud and very.
I
love to
know.
party.
I see the last time that like Kotang and First was there, and amazing. Yeah.
And Jimmy C was there too. I was
I saw the video. It's crazy.
I was in both meeting. It was very loud. And we love to party. We love Brazil.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.